Why is this tusker stripping bark from a living tree? And why does he eventually break the whole plant? Watch his trunk carefully, but also watch the side of his face. There are two different clues in this footage. This observation was recorded in a tea garden. The tusker first examines the surface of the tree with the sensitive tip of his trunk. He does not pull randomly. He searches until he finds an edge. Then he grips the bark, loosens it and guides it towards his mouth. This behavior has a name. In elephant ethograms, it is called strip bark. Elephants can use the fingers of the trunk tip, their tusks and their mouth together to remove bark. It requires strength, but also control and experience. But here is the question. Why is he interested in bark when green vegetation surrounds him? The hard outer bark protects the tree. Beneath it lies softer inner bark and living plant tissue. Depending on the plant and season, this material may provide moisture, fiber and nutrients. Watch the sequence again. Find an edge. Loosen the bark. Pull. Guide. Chew. This looks less like random destruction and more like deliberate food processing. But the feeding behavior is only the first clue. Now look closely between his eye and ear. A dark trail is visible below the temporal gland. In an adult male Asian elephant, temporal gland secretion can be one indicator of musth, a periodic reproductive condition associated with hormonal and behavioral changes. But one dark trail cannot confirm the whole condition. We should also look for continuous urine dribbling, wet or stained hind legs, a characteristic walk, changes in social behavior and repeated observations over time. In this footage, the tusker appears calm and focused on feeding. This does not prove that he is or is not in musth. A bull showing a possible musth indicator does not remain aggressive every moment. He may continue feeding normally for long periods. Then comes the strongest moment. After repeatedly working on the bark, the tusker finally breaks the plant. Was breaking it simply the final step in reaching more food? From this observation, that is a reasonable possibility, but we cannot know his exact intention. What we can see is a complete sequence of investigation, bark stripping, feeding and powerful plant manipulation. What first appears to be destruction may actually reveal an experienced elephant solving a feeding problem. And that is why elephant behavior becomes more interesting when we examine every clue.